everyone, welcome to Wilkes Now. I'm Brianna Ebish.
And I'm Jacob Chasen.
So Halloween's tomorrow, and I'm really excited to see everybody's costumes.
I know I have work tomorrow, but I'm gonna go to work dressed up as a bunny. I'm gonna do it. I'm taking the risk. And then after work, I'm hanging out with a friend.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my roommate. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Definitely.
The Spring 2019 Commuter and Resident Parking Permit applications will be available online starting Thursday, November 1st. Completed applications are due no later than 3 p.m. on Friday, December 14th. Any application received after 3 p.m. on December 14th will not be submitted for review. Ralston Field lot parking permits will be available at the Public Safety Office from 7:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. starting Sunday, January 13th, 2019. Questions? Please email parking@wilkes.edu. Now let's check in with Cabrini in the newsroom for our weekly Beacon Brief.
Welcome to the Beacon Briefs. I'm Cabrini Renicki, the co-news editor for the Beacon here at Wilkes. Here's what's going on. Sodarny Art Gallery opened its newest exhibit, Loud Silence, Expressions of Activism. The exhibit features more than 40 artists, including Judy Chicago, Kara Walker, and Faith Ringgold. The exhibit features artists who use artwork as a way of activism and telling their own unique story. In other news, over the weekend, pharmacy students teamed up with the Luzerne County Medical Society and the Luzerne County District Attorney for Drug Take-Back Day. The event took place on October 27th at the Luzerne County Courthouse. Community members were asked to bring expired medication for disposal. On the 25th, the local Young Americans for Liberty held a demonstration during club hours in front of the Henry Student Center. The students set out gravestones painted with things like, "In memory of free speech." The students hoped that the demonstration would bring attention to their club and their beliefs. Thanks for checking in, guys. That's all I have for today. I'm Cabrini Renicki, and this is the Beacon Briefs. Now let's get back to the studio.
Thanks, Cabrini. Is money a little tight this semester? The Colonel's Closet, our on-campus food pantry, can help cut your spending with goods free to those whose finances are tight. Stop by from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mondays through Fridays to take a look at the inventory and request items. You can also access the Colonel's Closet via our online order form. Most orders are filled within 24 hours and can be picked up at the info desk in the Henry Student Center. All orders will be filled unless notified. No reminder emails to pick up your packages will be sent. Questions? Contact Kristen Ossepower at kristen.ossepower@wilkes.edu or extension 5904. Now let's take it over to Maddie with her segment, Connect with our Colonel.
Hi everyone, I'm Madison Hummer. Welcome to Connect with the Colonel, our segment where we catch up with alumni to see where they are now. Today I'm here with Maddie Andrews. Hi Maddie, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks for joining us on the show today. So to begin, when did you graduate from Wilkes and with what degree?
I graduated in 2016 with a degree in integrated media with a minor of communications.
And how did your experience here at Wilkes help you find your first position after graduation?
Really good, actually. I actually didn't get a job right away. I went back to school for my master's degree, and because of the experience I had here, it helped me along when I was getting my master's degree.
Where do you currently work?
University of Scranton.
Okay, and what's a typical work day for you like?
Well, right now it's really slow, and I work at the radio station there, so we just kind of hang out, clean, we have the students come in when they want, and they do work study, and we just kind of help them with what they need, and if we can put new music in the system, if we have it.
And what is the most enjoyable thing about your job?
I just really like being in the radio station, and I find that to be the most enjoyable part. When I'm in my office, I'm kind of just chilling, doing nothing. So being upstairs in the radio station is a lot better than being downstairs.
And what was your favorite memory back when you were studying at Wilkes?
Realizing that I liked something better than what my major actually was, because I was a communications major. But I ended up really liking graphic design better, so I switched it up. And it was because of my department chair in my minor telling me that I should switch because I like it better, but I just needed the extra push to tell me to switch.
And do you have any advice for the students here on campus?
Just do what you want. Don't let anybody else influence you. What you want is what you want. And if you know what you want, go for it. And Wilkes is a good school for that.
Last thing, if you could do it all over again, would you choose Wilkes University?
Yes.
Okay, and thank you so much for being here. We really enjoyed having you back to the studio. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Maddie. Beware of scam emails going around student accounts. Students have been reporting job-related emails that were sent by unknown parties. Students and alumni should note that any career service job announcements will come to students via their www.collegecentral.com/WilkesU accounts, or via emails directly from careers@wilkes.edu, or the career service staff members working with their majors. Recently, unknown entities have obtained Wilkes student and staff emails and have sent varied job announcements not working through career services. Please exercise your good judgment and do not send unknown organizations any personal information. Now let's take a tour of downtown Wilkes-Barre.
The city of Wilkes-Barre is located in northeastern Pennsylvania, just about 2 hours away from two of the largest cities in the United States, New York City and Philadelphia. Thousands of people live and work in downtown Wilkes-Barre every day. With its extensive selection of eateries, abundance of entertainment options, and college town atmosphere, Wilkes-Barre has earned its nickname, the Diamond City. Downtown Wilkes-Barre is home to both Wilkes University and King's College. Students from both campuses can be found taking advantage of all that the city has to offer every single day. Located on Wilkes University's campus, Starbucks provides a variety of coffee as well as a great study space for students. Another place to get your coffee fix is Dunkin' Donuts, located in the city's public square. Following those two world-famous coffee shops, the Crimson Line provides its own twist, pairing hookah with coffee. If you are searching for a spot for lunch, Chick-fil-A on the King's College campus is a great option, known for the original chicken sandwich. Downtown Wilkes-Barre also offers a number of culturally diverse restaurants. Thai Thai, located in the Midtown Village, serves authentic Thai food, both spicy and mild. Katana, on the other hand, is a Japanese restaurant located in the Midtown Village that provides tableside service, a hibachi grill, and a sushi bar. Conveniently placed in the public square, Rodano's is open daily for both lunch and dinner, serving American and Italian cuisine.
In addition to food, downtown Wilkes-Barre is always bustling with things to do and see. The public square is home to the original foundation of Wilkes-Barre. It hosts several events throughout the year, including the Farmers Market, the Fine Arts Fiesta, numerous parades, block parties, and holiday celebrations. There are also many shops located both on and around the public square. Boscov's, one of the most popular shopping destinations in downtown Wilkes-Barre, sells everything from clothing and accessories to home decor and toys. Located next to Boscov's, Barnes & Noble is home to both Wilkes and King's bookstores. Downtown Wilkes-Barre's premier theater, Movies 14, features a selection of the newest and most popular movie releases. The historic FM Kirby Center for the Performing Arts opened its doors in 1938 and continues to entertain audiences with musical and theatrical performances. The city quickly transforms from day life to nightlife. Whether you're looking to watch a movie on the big screen or enjoy a live performance, Movies 14 in the Kirby Center has exactly what you are looking for, day and night. Rodano's, in addition to its great food during the daytime, is a popular destination at night for cocktails and entertainment. Another popular and quick option for dinner, Asian Kitchen, offers a variety of Chinese, Japanese, and Thai cuisine. Next door, Barton Irby's offers classic American pub food with live music. On the corner of Public Square, King of Kings Gyros is another quick, late-night option. If you're looking to experience Wilkes-Barre's nightlife firsthand, Alibaba Lounge hosts weekly live performances. Thousands of people, especially college students, call downtown Wilkes-Barre their home. The Diamond City encompasses a wide variety of food and entertainment to choose from, whether it is a daytime coffee break or an evening out with friends.
What a great look into the home of Wilkes University. Attention students graduating in 2019. You can sign up for your professional portrait to be included in the 2018 Amnicola Yearbook. Portrait sessions will be Monday through Friday, October 29th to November 2nd in the Henry Student Center. Visit www.ouryear.com to schedule your appointment. The school code upon sign-up is 222. You may also call 1-800-OUR-YEAR or 800-687-9327 to schedule an appointment during business hours. There is no cost to be photographed for the publication. Thanks in advance for your participation and support of the Amnicola Yearbook.
We'll be right back with more Wilkes Now after this short break.
Mother Earth, a gift under our care. Let's not go back. Nurture nature. Nourish the soil and your soul. Let's mend our planet together. Make Mother Earth smile.
Welcome to Sports Now. I'm your host, Kirsten Peters.
And I'm Eric Bideman.
In fall sports news, Wilkes football advanced their record to 5-4 with a victory over Lycoming College 14-7. Since Wilkes only has one game left this season, the Colonels are now guaranteed at least a 500 record for the first time since their 2012 team finished at 5-5.
Although they won, the game was not sound to begin with, as the poor weather conditions and 2 interceptions thrown by junior quarterback Jose Tabora got the Colonels off to a rough start.
Wilkes finally got their act together and had 4 plays of 10 or more yards on the drive, finishing off the eventful gameplay with the Tabora Sieber touchdown, as senior wide receiver Jeff Sieber caught a 19-yard pass in the end zone, getting Wilkes on the board first.
However, Tabora threw his 3rd interception of the half, and Lycoming was able to capitalize on this costly error and tie the game at 7.
In the 3rd quarter, the Warriors attempted a 45-yard field goal. However, a block by junior defensive lineman Dane Tarantelli kept the score even and reasserted the Colonels' defensive presence.
After 13 plays and 72 yards that moved the Colonels down the field, Tabora found sophomore wide receiver Nick Yannick, who sustained a crushing hit for a 17-yard touchdown, which proved to be monumental for the Colonels' gameplay as they took the 14-7 lead and never gave it up.
Reflecting on the game, Tarantelli said, "I think the weather posed a good challenge to both offenses. It was a great defensive game, and we were the team who went out there and played hard-nosed football for a full 60 minutes. The team this year is playing for each other, and you can see that win by win."
Wilkes football has a bye week and will play the Mayor's Cup against crosstown rival Kings College on November 10th.
Both men's and women's hockey kicked off their inaugural seasons this weekend.
As for men's hockey, they made their debut on the ice, falling 6-4 to SUNY Canton.
Freshman forward Donald Flynn scored Wilkes' historic first goal, and sophomore Tyson Arujo wasn't long behind, as his goal gave the Colonels an early 2-0 lead.
However, once SUNY Canton started scoring, they didn't stop, first tying the game at 2 and then taking the lead and never relinquishing it.
Freshmen Chris Dalfara and Jay Gallagher tacked on the Colonels' 2 additional goals for the night.
In their second contest of the season, the men's ice hockey team earned their historic first win over SUNY Canton 7-5. Wade Novak and Tyler Barrow both scored 2 goals, while Donald Flynn, Nick Fia, and Taylor Bomarito each added 1 for the eventful win.
After their gameplay this weekend, Flynn earned the MAC Offensive Player of the Week honor, totaling 5 points on 2 goals and 3 assists.
With the women still looking for their first win, they fell 3-1 to Kings and 5-0 to Oswego State this weekend.
Wilkes' first and only goal for the weekend was scored by freshman forward Kendall Castro.
The women returned to the ice on both Friday and Saturday at the Toyota Sports Complex against Nazareth, whereas the men will travel to Elmira for their first UCHC matchup.
In other sports news, the women's volleyball team tied the school record for single-season wins with their 18th of the season, as they split a pair of matches Saturday on Senior Day.
Marywood University defeated the Colonels 3-0 before Wilkes was victorious against Rutgers Camden 3-1. Prior to the final match of the day, the lone Colonel senior Shayna Farrell was recognized.
Against Rutgers Camden, Wilkes dominated at the net with an 11-1 advantage in blocks. Junior Jamie Mikovic led the way with 18 kills and 16 digs. She also added 5 blocks.
Junior Michelle Natalie and sophomore Christy Challenger each tied their career highs with 6 and 5 blocks respectively. Freshman Carly Huffman added 8 digs and 35 assists.
After falling on the road 1-0 against Penn College, the men's soccer team got back on track in their conference play with a 4-3 win over FDU Florham.
Colonel goals were scored by senior Camry Huff, sophomores Shane Hennahan and Jeffrey Eager Hefner, and freshman Gabriel Nieves.
This contest finishes out the Colonel's regular season at 8-1 and 3-4 in MAC Freedom play.
On the women's side of things, Wilkes was unable to erase an early deficit, losing 2-1 to FDU Florham. Senior Nicolette Talon scored the Colonel's lone goal for the day in the 82nd minute of play.
This was the Colonel's last regular season match before the MAC Freedom playoffs begin on Wednesday.
Field hockey begins their MAC Freedom play in the semifinals Wednesday night as well, after finishing out the regular season 4-3 in the conference and 8-9 overall.
In their game against Misericordia, freshman Lauren Shiplet scored in the 8th minute of play to tie the score at 1. However, Misericordia scored 3 unanswered goals to defeat Wilkes 4-1.
As for men's cross country, Wilkes placed 9th out of 16 teams at the MAC Championships, with Noah Molina getting the top Wilkes finisher with a time of 28 minutes and 41.7 seconds.
On the women's side, Wilkes placed 11th out of 14 teams at the MAC Championships, with Autumn Padron in the top spot for Wilkes with a time of 27 minutes and 15 seconds.
As for the Beacon Athletes of the Weeks, it's senior tennis player Courtney Murphy on the men's side, who was named MAC Freedom Tennis Player of the Week after his 4th straight #1 singles title and 3rd straight #1 doubles title.
On the women's side, it's junior field hockey player Haley Gajowski, who was selected to play in the Victory Sports Tours /NFHCA Division III senior game.
Be sure to grab a copy of the Beacon around campus.
That's all we have today for Sports Now. I'm Kirsten Peters.
And I'm Eric Beiteman. We'll be right back after we toss it to this public service announcement.
Just go do it. Go do it. If you're not in control, then who is? Live above the influence.
If you want to stay on top of your health, one simple thing to do
is take the pledge to go and get screened for the cancers that might affect you.
So stand up, cancer, and take the pledge at GetScreenedNow.org.
It only takes a minute to take care of yourself,
and nothing rhymes with org. Nope, nothing rhymes with org. Who wrote this?
And welcome to Wilkes Weather. I'm your host, Tyler Aldinger. Current conditions outside, 47 degrees and sunny, and that is going to stay that way for the rest of the day. High for today, 52 degrees. Tomorrow as well, 64 degrees, which is a little warmer than the average high for this time of year, but we will have the chance for some afternoon clouds. Thursday and Friday, we are going to have some showers likely, 63 degrees and 61 degrees for Thursday and Friday, before clearing back up on the weekend. Partly sunny, mostly sunny, partly sunny Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Highs 53 degrees, 53 and 55 degrees. So this is for tomorrow and Thursday. You can see this low pressure system going to kind of kick into the area, the green representing rain, and then this is going to be for tomorrow. And as you can see, this low pressure, like I said, in a little more detail, will be really kicking into the area. And then this represents for Thursday. And Friday, the rain will stay consistent. So looking a little more in detail into the area, as you can see, this is Thursday night at 8 p.m. into Friday. A lot heavier bands of rain moving into the area from this low system. So that's going to cause a lot of rain, potential flooding for Thursday and Friday. So like I said, looking ahead, clear until Thursday, warmer temperatures than this average time of year. and rain Thursday and Friday, potential for some flooding, and then things clearing back up for the weekend. So that's all the time I have for Wilkes Weather today. I'm Tyler Aldinger. Now we are going to send it to the Wilkes Business Bonanza.
Hello everybody, welcome to Wilkes Business Bonanza, hosted by me, J.M. Ray. Today we're looking at favorite flavors.
Favorite flavors can be found in the square at the farmers market in downtown Wilkes-Barre. They sell a variety of herbs, spices, and teas.
Now can you tell us a little bit about your business?
Sure, it's actually a hobby turned into a business. I've grown herbs for over 20 years now, and once I retired from my day job, I started up the herb and spice business. I do a lot of cooking, and like I said, it's a hobby turned into a business.
Do you sell anything besides herbs and spices here?
I sell teas and tea mixings, things that you could add into the teas to add different flavors. That, herbs, spices, and salts, peppers, so everything that has to do with cooking.
That's awesome. Now, are these products homegrown?
A lot of them are, but not everything. I can't grow everything in the area, but what I can grow, I do grow. A lot of the greens are mine, different ones, but some of the stuff just does not grow in this area. Those I purchase.
So that leads me to our next question. Is this a seasonal type of business?
It is, for a lot of what I grow myself, I grow it, I dry it, I sell it. When it's gone for the season, so I don't really carry much through the winter. I try to get rid of everything throughout the winter and start fresh again in the spring. So that way everything remains fresh with a good, strong flavor.
And why did you choose the Wyoming Valley, more specifically Wilkes-Barre, to start your business?
Well, I grew up in Wilkes-Barre, so I'm familiar with this area. I live outside the area now, but not too far, and the farmers market is great. It's a good place to set up and do business because there's a lot of people. It's a good place to get exposure.
That's great. Do you have any final words for our viewers? Anything you would like to say about any of your products or your business?
Well, come try something. Come to the farmers market. If nothing else, not for me, for the farmers, for everybody. It's just a nice place to get good fresh produce, fresh bread, nice herbs and spices. Nice place to just walk around and have a good day.
If you can use some herbs and spices in your life, be sure to head down to Favorite Flavors, Wilkes-Barre.
And this has been Wilkes Business Bonanza. Thank you for joining us. See you next week.
Thanks, JM. Do you want to see the world? Do you love to travel and meet new people? The Dr. Joseph Donald Stevens DDS Global Scholars Program seeks to fund high-impact study abroad experiences for 3 Wilkes University students. Awards are $5,000 per student. Please visit the website for more information on past recipients, eligibility requirements, and application instructions. The deadline to apply is October 31st, 2018. Now let's check in with Neil in a segment, Scientifically Speaking.
Hello everyone, my name is Neil, and welcome to Scientifically Speaking, a show where a variety of science topics will be discussed. You can find topics ranging from biology to psychology and even more. All that I ask for you to do is to come into the episodes with an open mind. With all that being said, let's get right into it. Psychology is really such an interesting subject. Most people I talk to seem to think that psychology is just about abnormal behavior, but that's not all of it. However, in this episode, we will be discussing a topic that's actually related to abnormal behavior, something that many consider the cancer of psychology. This is schizophrenia, of course. If you watched movies like A Beautiful Mind, Donnie Darko, or Shutter Island, you probably have some exposure to the disorder. Schizophrenia is a chronic and severe mental disorder that affects how a person thinks, feels, and behaves. People with schizophrenia may seem like they have lost touch with reality. Although schizophrenia is not a common mental disorder compared to the rest, the symptoms can be very disabling. Symptoms range so highly, which makes the disorder so severe. First, we have positive symptoms. Positive symptoms are psychotic behaviors not generally seen in healthy people. People with positive symptoms may lose touch with some aspects of reality. Symptoms include hallucinations, delusions, thought disorders, and even movement disorders. Then we have negative symptoms. Negative symptoms are associated with disruptions to normal emotions and behaviors. Symptoms include flat affect, also known as reduced expression of emotions like facial expressions or voice tone. Also, they experience reduced feelings of pleasure in everyday life, difficulty beginning and sustaining activities, even reduced speaking. Lastly, we have cognitive symptoms. For some patients, the cognitive symptoms of schizophrenia are subtle, but for others, they are more severe, and patients may notice changes in their memory or other aspects of thinking. Symptoms include poor ability to understand information and use it to making decisions, also known as executive function, trouble focusing or paying attention, and problems with working memory. Working memory is the ability to use information immediately after learning it. Now that you know what this is, what exactly causes it? There are two main factors that contribute to the risk of developing schizophrenia. We don't necessarily know what the cause is, but we have probable causes. Genes and environment are one of them. Scientists have long known that schizophrenia sometimes runs in families. However, there are many people who have schizophrenia who don't even have a family member with the disorder, and conversely, many people with one or more family members with the disorder, they do not develop it themselves. Scientists believe that many different genes may increase the risk of schizophrenia, but that no single gene causes the disorder by itself. It is not yet possible to use genetic information to predict who will develop schizophrenia. However, when you look at identical twin studies, if one twin has it, the other twin has a 50% chance of inheriting it. Scientists also think that interactions between genes and aspects of the individual's environment are necessary for schizophrenia to develop. Some examples of these environmental factors may involve exposure to viruses, malnutrition before birth, problems during birth, and even psychosocial factors. Another thing is different brain chemistry and structure even. Scientists think that an imbalance in the complex, interrelated chemical reactions of the brain, involving neurotransmitters, which are substances that brain cells use to communicate with each other, dopamine and glutamate, and possibly others, play a role in schizophrenia. Some experts also think problems during brain development before birth may lead to faulty connections. The brain also undergoes major changes during puberty, and these changes could trigger psychotic symptoms in people who are vulnerable due to genetics or brain differences. How do we stop something like this? Do we go to the genetic route? There is a link with schizophrenia and the C4 gene, which is responsible for synaptic pruning, very common, especially during puberty, overactive in schizophrenics. They have less synapses. How about antipsychotics? Antipsychotic medications are usually taken daily in pill or liquid form. Some of them are given by injections that are given once or twice a month. Maybe psychosocial medications. These treatments are helpful after patients and their doctors find a medication that works. Learning and using coping skills to address the everyday challenges of schizophrenia helps people to pursue their life goals, such as attending school or work. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Scientifically Speaking. I'm Neil. I'll see you in the next episode.
That's all the time we have for today. Just a reminder, you can watch us live every Tuesday on Service Electric Channel 97 at 12 noon. Also, check out our YouTube channel for episodes of the show.
And in case you missed it, our broadcast re-airs every weeknight at 7:30 p.m. Thank you very much for watching. From all of us here at Wilkes Now, have a great week.